Is using Botox allowed? Botox is a bacterial toxin that is safe in that it is not a real live bacteria that could cause harm as such in a harmful way, but its impact or the reason it's being used in a cosmetic sense is that it allows a complete relaxation of a muscle. And if you think about from a beauty point of view, you have wrinkles and lines and different kind of markings and so on and so forth. It's injected directly into the area, often the face, etc. It will allow it to relax and therefore get rid of wrinkles, and it actually does work like that. This was not its main use because it does have a medical use. Sometimes we need, when there's a muscle which is spasming or it has some issues and we want to calm it down, that's what it will actually act upon. And in other forms of surgery that might be obligatory or medically needed and so on. And that's the problem that we have. The line between medical requirement and use and cosmetic use is becoming very fudged. And so therefore, if someone was to ask, is using Botox allowed in of itself? Well, the substance is pure, it is allowed, practitioners can use it in their best medical opinion, but the vast majority of people who are opting for Botox are not people who need it for medical needs. They believe that their wrinkles are too much, or their lines are like this, or whatever nonsense people really make themselves believe. And it's like everyone just wants to try and fight the fact that we're getting old. And and listen, that's not to denigrate beauty and not to kind of imagine that no one cares about getting old. One of the beautiful wisdoms of the Prophet ﷺ being taken in his young 60s is that he was taken before he became too wrinkled and old and weak and senile. And he used to say that, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika an uradda ila al-ard al-umar. He actually used to make dua that I don't actually reach this kind of moment and age where I become senile, useless, where I can't do anything and people laugh and mock and whatever because you're just like a child. And so obviously the markers of old age are not a good thing, and you'd want to fight that, but not in an unnatural way. You are actually manipulating the body and injecting and then ejecting and injecting, and it causes localized problems and there could be side effects and so on. So I want to say that even though in principle the toxin itself is permissible for medicinal use, we need to avoid it for cosmetic use. I already said before in another video that this whole industry and this whole feeling that people have that they have to keep improving on their faces and their styles is something which is worrying, and we've got to back away from that.